So here we are again with my favorite spot that I normally shoot videos in. It's beautiful, just look at it. With the 2016 Maserati Ghibli S. Now, this video is why do people hate the Maserati Ghibli? From this standpoint, you can't really see much why, right? I did show you those comments in the beginning of the video. Those are actual comments from my YouTube video, 5 things I hate about my Maserati Ghibli, the first Maserati Ghibli that I have. So I'll link the video to the description, and hey, you might see your name in there if you decided to comment on the video. So those are actual comments from people who left comments on the video, negative comments or their opinions, you know, whether positive or negative, and their distaste for the car. So I figured I'd feature them in this video so you can kind of see from a user standpoint or from an outsider standpoint why people don't like this car in particular. Now, me, of course, I love it because I've had 2 of them. This is my second one now. But a lot of people get a funny taste in their mouth knowing that the Ghibli exists. So here's a few reasons why, judging by those comments. Now, one of the biggest reasons is the Chrysler merger, and I'm sure you guys are tired of hearing about this now, the Chrysler merger with Maserati on cheaper parts. So here you have, and we'll go on the inside here, Chrysler buttons that you can find in a standard van, the Caravan or Dodge Durangos or stuff like that. More Chrysler buttons. And the user interface on the Ghibli, the Maserati touch control, is all based off of Chrysler. So people feel like, you know, I'm paying top dollar for this car, but I'm getting parts that you can find in a $30,000 vehicle. So how can you even call this a Maserati? It's cheapening the brand. Everything's cheap, 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 cheap. A lot of people don't understand that in order for you to even get in one of these cars and for it to have everything that you might need effectively, they're going to need to cut a few corners to make everything practical and stand out, to where, you know, you could use it on a daily basis. So I think that is one of the bigger reasons why Maserati decided to, you know, change things a little bit and make things a little bit easier for their customers to be able to relate to. It's a very relatable vehicle. It's a daily driver. It's an entry level. That's what it's supposed to be. This is what it is. That's the identity of the car. So, I mean, I would argue it a bit, but I can understand where people are coming from with that. Also, another thing that people like to bring up is that it's slow. For all the money you're paying for it, it doesn't go fast. You know, there's so many more faster cars for cheaper the price or the same price. I mean, think about it this way. The Challenger and Charger Hellcat, Dodge, Chrysler, both have 700 horsepower, just as fast as a Lamborghini Aventador. So that argument is kind of irrelevant because it doesn't matter what you really have as far as speed wise. I mean, if speed's what you're going for and you're not going for an all-around package and you just want you know, a cheaper build car and brand that goes really fast in a straight line, go for it. But, you know, there's a lot of other cars that can beat it, but it's not a Maserati. This is a full package. It's the name, it's the look, you know, the brand, everything that comes with it. So 410 horsepower in this car might not be as fast as, say, your M4 Panamera. So I would say it doesn't have the same road presence as those cars. You know, it's just another Porsche, unless it's a 918 on the road. It's just another BMW, unless it's a i8 or, you know, GT3 RS for the Porsche, you know, etc. So, you know, until these get oversaturated on the market, which I'm sure will happen, Maserati is special on the road when you see it. I know that from seeing people's reactions to seeing it. My passengers know it. It's still a special car and it's still something different. I want it to be different. You know, so that is another thing that kind of keeps me away from those other brands. one last thing I'll bring up that they might say is its looks, and the only thing I would say is the rear needs a little work. That's it. Okay, so whoops, sorry, I got a finger in the camera. The rear, it's pretty mellow, it's pretty simple. I mean, people think that, you know, it's not aggressive enough like the front or whatnot. I mean, that ass is still nice. I'm going to be getting a spoiler soon, and I'm not going to tell you what color because I'm getting this wrapped next week, so I'm going to keep the color of the spoiler a secret until I show you the wrap color and everything as well. But that's the only thing I would say. Other than that, guys, I mean, look, it's a beautiful looking car. It has soul, it sounds good, it feels good, it's different. I'm not saying that I'm defending all the comments, the people who don't like it. I'm just stating my opinion on all the reasons why you should like it. And until you get in one and drive it and experience it, you should definitely give this thing a chance. It's a great car, and you know, people are gonna love to hate. So whether it's a Gran Turismo, a Gran Cabrio, I hope you don't hate the MC12 because you're crazy. You know, people are not going to like the car. I, you know, would dispute that. Everything is good about it, but what do you guys think? What would you change? Do you like it? Do you hate it? You know, and the people that, you know, did comment and do see this video, you can go ahead and argue with me in the comments, I'm sure, on, you know, everything I said wrong and contradicted and it's all wrong and all that stuff. But I want to know what you guys think. Why do people hate this car? What is so wrong with it that people just hate it so much and it gets so much hate online? Let me know what you guys think. Like, subscribe, share. You can follow me on social media, whatever you guys want to do. Until the next time, guys, we'll see ya.